Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 416, coming to you live from somewhere, nowhere in New York in the man den. I apologize for my pile of clean clothes behind me, folded as you can see, just not put away, as we are slowly unpacking from our trip to Barcelona for SmartCon. One of the great things that we have coming up, we're going to be doing tomorrow night. I think part of what we're going to be doing is swag report. We've been trying to do that for the last couple days, but with traveling and getting everything done, it has been crazy. And then today has been an amazing day, of a lot of fun. We got to have video backgrounds are now supported in the studio. Ooh. What does this look like? No, I don't know. That looks weird. And so we have had a great day for the 1-year anniversary of Zen NFT. So really big shout out to that. One of the things that we are going to ask, we need some help on, is the fact that we are going to be starting to, let's see here, start streaming as well on Rumble, but they have two options: pay them, or this just doesn't make any sense. Pay them or get 5 subscribers. And so we are going, our call to action, is we need 5 subscribers to our new Rumble channel so that we can go live. Please support. And so this is our call to action. Is this referral link? We ask that you help us with this. We really, really do. And so we're putting that out there into the universe, hoping that you can help out with this. This is what we asked a little bit of big on. We're pushing it there. We'll post that there. And we'll post that there. And where else can we post this? We'll post it right there. And we'll post it right there. And then we're going to go put it on Warpcast. Then we're going to go put it on Favorite too. So that's it. We ask that you just subscribe to our channel. As of right now, this is a channel we just made today. So let's see here. My channels. We have 1 follower. I think that's me with 2 likes. So we need 5 subscribers. My content. We put out ready to monetize, ready to share. All right. So yeah, that is what we are doing, and we are asking for your help with this so that we can build that out. But what we're going to talk about real quick, there has been a lot in the news today with Israel and Palestine, and everything there. Hearts out to everyone, on both sides, uh, that are victims of conflict without choosing to be part of the conflict. And so, yeah, um, had a great inner igloo meeting today with Pudgy Penguins, Luca Nets, sort of addressing the FUD of what's been going on. Um, Really interesting piece there on the fact that, allegations were made, basically taking 6 months of like, hey, this is what I used to do, and putting it all together like, oh, you're doing this, eyeglass on you. And sort of like everyone being that's in the know, part of the igloo, sort of being like, we already all knew this a year and a half ago. And then like it's just sort of being like, you're doing something wrong. And no, like it's interesting play. But like what Luca does is he tackles things head on. And it was a really good space today. So really huge shout out to Actual Agents for hosting the Inner Igloo this week. Really good conversation pieces. One of the big pieces that Luca was talking about was the deal flow with Walmart and Pudgy Penguins being entered into Walmart, and what that looks like for uh, a lot of things. Week 1 or week 31 to week 46 in Walmart's POP. And 3 weeks in, and or 2 weeks in, and already a quarter of the way to goal, to make Walmart happy and continue that deal, which is really amazing. And we have Black Friday deals coming up, holiday shopping and all of that. So I'm gonna smash it out of the park. Um, just want to do a huge shout out to everyone that has some sort of hand in making that happen. Really putting the digital physical in people's hands. Really cool to see, and really excited about that. One of the things that really looking forward to is, when it comes to a Walmart near you, um, seeing what you find for Pudgy Penguins in that Walmart, or the SKF's store in the UK, and soon it's going to be in other stores within the EU. So really excited to see that happen. Getting to hang out tonight with like Buddy San, Yakov, and Crypto Bro. Sort of got to talk about some of the cool things that are building within the Zen ecosystem, and the idea of someone taking chain links like CCIP for multi-chain Oracle calls for pricing, to be able to have create a NFT marketplace that people are able to create things on, and uh, then what's the word? Taking that and building something out. So that'll be a really cool thing to see if someone does. Really excited for that. And yeah, couldn't be happier. Um, Big thing we see coming up is a lot of different things in the aspect of the Zen ecosystem, what Jack and Sanzu have been making, and just you know a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit of feature creep, too many cool new things, but they're sort of being added to the pie in different ways to where, um, you know, they compound and build on each other. So that makes me really happy when I get to see things like that in the Zen ecosystem build upon each other. And so it was just a really cool, fun time. Getting to hang out with a couple, there was about, I think at the max, maybe around 11 Zenians total, that sort of came through. And, For last minute venue change, huge shout out to PubKey for hosting us and allowing that last minute change. I think it made for a really great time. It was a nice, intimate event, and all the way around, it was a good time. So real quick, just want to do a shout out to those that are joining us via YouTube, Unlonely, as well as those that are on Telegram and Twitch and LinkedIn. And then a huge shout out to the people that are listening to us on video and sound on Twitter. I do see that one has joined us on stage for a minute. And maybe if he might has time to talk. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Holds Sundays, fun days, Sunday service, as I like to say, for the entire Zen ecosystem and sort of what's been happening, what's coming up, and a lot of those that are building in pieces like that. So if you get a chance, give Simple Waters a follow. In my opinion, brings like a little nice calm measure voice. He really likes Wayne Gretzky too much. And yeah. I don't know, but holds a great weekday service, Zen Week in Review. Other things to cover, it is Sunday night, and so we are going to be up at 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, why are we doing this? We're going to be up at 4 a.m. so we can be at the courthouse, Southern District, Federal Courthouse of New York. Why would we be there at 5 a.m.? Because the line starts forming at 5:10 to get in, because it will be day 3, I think, day 3 or day 4. I'm going to say day 3 of the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz. I mean, SBF. I mean, Sam Bankman-Fried trial. And so we will be there to get in, sit in, and see what's going on and do our best to report what we hear going on, because it was a very interesting piece for that. And so we're going to carry our press credentials. We don't really know how far that's going to get us. But yeah, we are a really, really interesting piece on all of that. So how many pieces of press credentials do we need to carry with us? We are not sure. So we might bring them all. That's like 40 bands. I don't know. I don't think so, but we will see what happens. But there's a lot of stuff going on all the way around the world. And some of the cool stuff that we got to find and meet while we want to give you one piece of alpha. That is what we want to do. If we can find this one piece of alpha, and I think you're going to have to wait for tomorrow for this alpha. Yeah, you're going to have to wait for tomorrow. But let's just say there's a new security service on the block. Starts with a D. And we did a great interview with Giorgio. And, as a pre-warning, Giorgio is new on the scene of Web3. He was hired by the company to sort of be their talking face person, because the rest of the team is researchers and code divers, and they're not very good at talking to people. Giorgio, though he was very humbled being in front of the camera for the very first time, he did a great job. And so though it was his second day in Web3, he'd been working for the company for 2 weeks. He's been in security for over 20 years at the Web 2 level, working for high companies and stuff like that. So even though he might be the front-facing person, he himself has over 2 decades in web security, online security and infrastructure. So this company might be the new player on the block to listen to and see some really cool stuff. And we're hoping that we can do some cool partnerships with a lot of cool protocols as they expand into the Americas, as they've been getting around for about 2 years now in Europe and Asia, and they are trying to make a foothold this way. So we'll be talking with them. Also on 10/10, 2 days from now, that means Tuesday, Taco Tuesday at 5 p.m. Why 5 p.m.? I do not know. Oh, because that's 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right? Yeah. 2 p.m. Pacific to Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. TacoBytes will be coming to you live with Adam Miller of Marshall Islands DAO, my DAO from the Marshall Islands. And we will be having a senator, possibly 2 senators, with us as well from the Marshall Islands to talk about setting up a business, a virtual business, a DAO, either a for-profit or nonprofit company within the Marshall Islands, so that you can learn about what that is, what that's like, what that entails, the benefits for it, why you would want to do that, as you look to, either protect yourself from possible U.S. regulations, encapsulate yourself from IP standards, as the Marshall Islands is a sovereign nation, yet it is still a U.S. territory. So you can still have U.S. bank accounts and own U.S. property through that business, which is a great thing. So, though we are trapped and prisoners of the country that everyone else thinks is the best country in the face of the planet, we sort of realize the draconian measures. Hey, we still have it a lot better than others. Though we realize, do we see the bars through all the honey? But it was a wonderful, great day here in somewhere nowhere, New York. It was a little chilly. One of the cool things on my street today was a live street fair, which was really cool. So, and I was wondering, like, how many of these people are, would give out Bitcoin or take Bitcoin if I was like handing Bitcoin out as a stall. For those that don't know, 2 days ago when I was in Barcelona, what was it, Thursday night, Thursday evening, Thursday afternoon, I literally was walking around the boardwalk for 2.5 hours giving away Bitcoin. And so people that didn't know about it, some people that knew about it a little bit, educating them a little bit and teaching them about it and having a blast doing it. So, and we did that tonight. We did that with like 3 people tonight too. Gave away some Bitcoin. So, really just want to thank everyone for tuning in. And if you would like some Bitcoin, please send me a DM and I will send you some Bitcoin. You will have to work for it. You will have to download 2 apps for it. I will tell you this. But I will send you some Bitcoin. And so with that, I hope that you all have a wonderful, great day, and we will see you on the flip side. And as always, we end with 2 things, the same 2 things. Since Simple Waters didn't want to come up join us on stage, we want to thank Simple for at least hopping in and showing some love to the space. Always great to see you, my friend. We want to thank everyone from Unlonely, from YouTube channel 1, YouTube channel 2, Twitter, LinkedIn, Roomba. No, we're not on Rumble yet, but we do need you to go, please register on Rumble and subscribe to our channel. We have like 2 old videos up there. We're going to slowly upload more and more. But if you could go, please be a subscriber. We need 5 subscribers to be able to stream live. So please help us out with that. That is our big ask. That is our call to action. But we end, as we always end, with 2 things: our words of wisdom and the best, worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet. And our words of wisdom are always the same. A closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth, meaning if no one knows you're looking for opportunity, opportunity can never come a knocking. And if opportunity does come a knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. And with that, we end a wonderful episode tonight, and we want to thank everyone for joining us. But this is TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 416. Please join us for 418 on Tuesday. Well, we will have 417 on Monday, but join us for episode 418 on Tuesday, 10:10 at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to be talking with my DAO, Marshall Islands DAO, and we are going to have a great time. And with that, we want to send out shout out to love to Liam. And we end with the greatest, worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet. We hope that you are ready for it, because this is how we end every episode. And we end as an honor for those that come after us and those that will come before us. We say, Knock, knock. Who's there?